Hello everyone, this is Shelby with Shelby Creations. Back in the Dragon's Den. Welcome to a new year and a new problem. When I think of things or I see things on, that others are doing, and I make little notes. And this little note I've had for quite a while, and I know others have done it too. Yeah, this is the way I figure things out. Or this is the way I take notes. Yeah, it's written every which way. But what it ends up being is this little thing right here. I always have trouble getting these open. But it does open. I promise you. There we go. And it's a little viewer. You can put a little something in there. And then when you're done, it goes back down. This was the prototype for today. And there's only one piece that has the circle. And you can see how many times it took me to get it to fold right. So, but I did want to come on here and show you. I think these are adorable. The only problem I have is my top never wants to fit right. So what we've got is we have 3 pieces that are 3" by 3". And these are cardstock. And they've been tea dyed or coffee dyed something. Excuse me, I'm still getting over this mess. Then we have 4 that are 3" by 4". And what I have done is I've gone on my scoreboard and I've scored a 1/2 inch on this side and a 1/2 inch on that side on all 4 pieces. Then we have a crease down the middle. Now you can do this on your score pad, but I could never get them to land right. So I ended up doing it like this, creasing where I needed them to go, where I wanted my creases to end up. And then, well, come on now. You did so well through the other 3. Don't start messing up on me now. There. And then I will just burnish that down and come in here and give these a little inking. Mainly so that I can tell which way I'm doing things. Now, we've got all 4 of these, and, oh, wrong one. This one's a little bit bigger. I cut it, like 1/8 of an inch too big. So on one of these, and if you do it 3 by 3, it works. This is a 2" circle punch. And you simply, it will come out in the center of one on 3 by 3. Put it all the way down to the end, sort of. You have to judge with your fingers where the center is, and just like that. And see? All right, it may not be the exact center, but you know what I'm talking about. And I have another circle. So on the only ones I have not done are these here. And I'm going to take just a moment to ink these up, especially this one. And one around. All right, that one's done. We'll go ahead and do these 2 because these are our bases, inside and outside. And I'm only doing one side of these. I'm not turning them over, doing the other side, because that side's going to be glued down. There. Now we're going to keep our fingers crossed that I get this right. So I'm going to set these to a side. I'm going to take one of these, and I know I'm going to need my glue. And I need to, now I need my creases to go this way, wrong way, this way, because where I'm gluing is here. I'm going to glue that right on top of there. And you do all 4 of them the same way, the same direction. Okay, a little bit of glue. Put that one down and make sure you can close it. Okay. I need a paper towel here because I think I put too much glue on there and it got on there. So there's one. Now, see, I'm gonna do that like that and then turn this over here so that all four are the same way. I know it seems a little weird, but it works. Line that up, press that down. Now, because this is the way I keep it. Am I going? No, that one's that way. Wrong way, wrong way. Yeah, it's supposed to be this way. So, I got glue on that side, but that's okay. It'll dry. Yeah, I know who was in the background yelling, "You put it on wrong." And you know, that had to be Sherry. She always keeps me on my toes. Okay. That one on. Now, make sure I've got it right. You know how when you get sick, the cough lingers forever? Oh, I'm so tired of this. But it seems like people either got this mess, which is like the crud, or they got a stomach virus. I'd rather have this than a stomach virus. That up there. Make sure that's right. And there. That's that. Now, put my lid on this before it dries out. Now to figure out, this is where I've come into having problems. I've got this way. So now it has to, see, this has to go this way, right? Yeah. So this is going this way. Then I'm going to come in here with this one and tuck that one under, and then tuck that one under. So they look like that, and it should open. Well, not right now, but so keep your fingers crossed. Let me get to this one here because this one comes out a little bit slower. Okay, sit down. All right, so I'm going to do this one here. And, well, I didn't need to do that part yet. This one over here. One. And then I'm going to fold this one down. Maybe. It should go down, go down, go down. All right, now come in here, put more glue here, and then finally this one. That, let's see, this side needs to go under there, and this one goes over, just like that. I'm getting there. And it's just, you know, I haven't done these in so long. And this is sort of like the thing that, you know, you do, and you hope it works out. Okay, get this side straight. You know what I forgot to do? I forgot to put what I was going to put on in the inside. I sure did. Now I got to peel this off again. It's okay, it's just glue. So I'm going to open this back up. I can re-glue. And before I do anything else, I have this in here. We need to put something on there as a focal point. So let's see. come here and just grab a flower. Which one? We can do these. I'm gonna grab these two here because they look so pretty behind each other. Oh, it's not flowers, it's hearts. So maybe we'll just do the hearts in the middle. See, I didn't even know those were hearts. Maybe I should start looking at my stickers a bit more. Okay, peel this off. That up there. Put our hearts in the middle. Now we can come back in here and tuck all these back in. Tuck this one back in here. And then, let's see, this goes down here. This one goes, no. That one goes over. Yeah. No, it goes under. Here and under. And that should be it. Now, let's try this again. See, at least if I go through this and I make these mistakes, you're going to know better. So you're going to say, oh, Shelby did that. So let's not do it that way. She had to take it apart. She forgot that part. Let's not forget that part. Okay. Now, we've got our glue down. On our back, this is where our last one's going to go. Put that down there. Now, I would suggest letting these things dry before trying to do anything with them, but I can't do that. I got to make sure that this is going to open, that I don't have glue everywhere. I did it! And there's our hearts inside, and there's our little box. Do not don't do anything to these parts, to the corners, because they need to be able to go in and out. And there it is. Now, what you can do to the outside is you can come along and you can put more stickers on there. Let's see. I found these because I have been spending bukus of time, because I ordered all my Christmas gifts on Amazon. So I've been able to spend a lot of time cleaning. I'm just trying to see which ones would work. And you don't have to, you can decorate them any which way you want to. You can put other kind of stickers on. You can put flowers. You can put more hearts on. It's your little Victorian box. You do what you want to with it. I do like those up there. I may have to put those in another book. Let me see. It's not what I want. Let's see what's in here. Sometimes these things are really easy to open, and other times they are extremely hard. And yes, as you can tell, I have redone all my stickers. That won't do. We can use one of those. Wrong flower. What else? Ooh. Let's see, I think this one would be, that would be too big. That one would be too big. I used to have little small ones. Oh, there we go. And we'll do those. And you can put these decorate them any which way you want to, because it's your little box. And these would go great in a pocket in your journal. You can stamp these, most definitely you can stamp them. Let's see, with that, it's going to be very tight, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to cut this as close as possible without cutting into my sticker, because I don't want any of this excess to hang off. And come on. The only bad part about is that they want to stick to your hands. Static. And somebody said, oh, just, use a dryer sheet. It don't work. All right, so there is our little box. Yep, now it's just twist it up. So twist to open, twist to close. And when you open it, you can see the hearts on the inside. And then I can put these back in here. I've spent so much time trying to get this desk of mine clean and all my storage clean, because I had that big haul from Journal Say while I was at Nikki's, and I had to come home and find a place for it, which it was like, well, all of these won't fit in here, so I need this or I need that. And then I got the extra boxes, and then I got so much washi tape. I had to reorganize my washi tape. Got rid of a lot of it, as you saw if you looked at the tour of my little corner in the library over at Nikki's. And yes, that big bag of washi is in a box, ready to go off to its new owner. So this is what we've done today. So if you're like me and you write down notes, it's always good to go back and try and do them again, so that it keeps it fresh in your mind. So if you've enjoyed what I've shared with you today, give me a thumbs up. If you are a subscriber, welcome back. If you're not, please subscribe to my channel, and welcome to all the new viewers. I do have an Etsy shop. There's not too much in it as yet, but it will soon be back up and running. Well, it's up and going, but there will be new things added to it soon. So I'll leave the link in the description box. So please check it out. And until next time, bye guys.